Our latest batch of Stars of the Month for NHL 24's Hockey Ultimate Team, as well as a new release of prototype cards that are actually really interesting. And what does Matthew Tkachuk have to do to get an upgrade? Let's get into it. So as we all wait in eager anticipation of a new Matthew Tkachuk card, we were met with nothing. With progression this year for Team of the Year, as well as the fantasy hockey cards, which I have talked about quite a bit over the last few weeks, the next cards that get upgrades for Team of the Year players will start at 93. So when Matthew Tkachuk has multiple 4-point games, including a hat trick against the St. Louis Blues on January 9th, a lot of us expected to see our first Team of the Year upgrade. However, that didn't happen, and Matthew Tkachuk remains a 92. On top of that, we're going to touch on the Stars of the Month, but Nathan MacKinnon didn't get a Star of the Month card, even though he had 7 more points than anyone else in the NHL in the month of December. The only reason that I could hazard a guess as to why this is happening is simply because they don't want to give these cards upgrades while they are still able to be made, or an alternative idea is that it's just completely random and we have no idea when anyone is going to get an upgrade ever. So that being said, we did get our new Star of the Month cards, highlighted by that 92 overall Auston Matthews, who in his own right had a great month. He had 15 goals, 4 more than the next closest person, but only 21 points. However, never going to complain about a great Auston Matthews card. So this week, the Team of the Week is replaced with a Star of the Month, and we'll start things off with a 92 Auston Matthews. He's got Sniper Forward and Power Forward, as well as Agile Dangler Boost and Shooting Boost. If you are able to activate Sniper Forward and Shooting Boost, you're looking at essentially a 99 shot Auston Matthews, which is pretty incredible. On top of that, he's got Gold Schneip, Silver 1T, Unstoppable Force, and his patented Shock and Awe. At 90 speed, 90 excel, 91 agility, 92 balance as well. He's 6'3", 208, so he's very hard to knock off the puck. On top of that, he's got great hand stats and 91 faceoffs, making him an interesting play at center. Austin's always a very, very good card, and this is no different. Might be one of the best centers in the game right now. We've also got Bo Horvat from the Islanders with two-way forward and speed boost. He does have a really fun ability combo of Total Eclipse and Big Tipper. Again, Total Eclipse makes it very interesting because it will light up below a player whenever the goalie is in a screened state. I touched on that in a YouTube short about a month ago. It makes it a really useful ability. Again, all you have to do is stare at your player, and if you see the Total Eclipse emblem light up, he's screened. However, he is a pretty brutal skater. 89 speed with speed boost activated, as well as acceleration at 87. 92 faceoffs with two-way forward activated. So again, more of a fun ability combo card than one that's actually useful in game. Robert Thomas always has pretty mediocre cards, simply because he never gets great abilities. He's got playmaking forward as well as two-way forward, 89 speed, 89 speed, 90 excel with gold close quarters and tape to tape. And again, everything is just kind of high 80. Lucas Elvines gets an 88 overall. He's 5'11", 172, plays in the SHL with two-way forward and shooting boost, gold elite edges, make it snappy, and puck on a string. He does have 91 speed and excel with 95 agility with two-way forward activated. His shot is in the 90s. Hand stats are all pretty rough though at 88. Again, nothing crazy here unless you're a fan of the European League. Ula Palve, yep. Gold unstoppable force, tape to tape, and Schneip. Playmaking forward and shooting boost, 90 speed and excel. Has really good shot power, but very mediocre accuracy. Hand stats are in the high 80s, low 90s, and he has 86 faceoffs, so kind of a low-end centerman for you. Also at 88 is Antonin Verreau, 5'8", 166. From the Q, he's got playmaking forward and agile dangler boost, elite edges, puck on a string, and unstoppable force. Really fun agility. A lot of the junior cards always have really high agility, and this one can get up to 99. He actually starts there. So just kind of interesting to keep in mind. His shot power is also at 99. There's always cards that you're silver and like rating at base, and when they do upgrades like this, they just add 1 to everything. And because they have to make them somewhat usable as silver cards, you find stats that are maxed out at 99 on some of these, so they can be kind of interesting. Our bottom two lines are Brant Harris, Kevin Roy, Brandon Hawkins, as well as Riley Height, Anthony Romani, as well as Benjamin Baumgartner. For anyone that just started the game, Anthony Romani is actually not a bad card because of his skating at 90 speed, 90 excel, 97 agility, and like I mentioned before, with those random stats that go up very high, his shot power is at 97. Not great, but for anyone that just started at Christmas, he's passable for you. On defense, we've got the 91 Roman Josi with defensive boost and offensive defenseman, as well as two-way defenseman. I'd probably go with two-way defenseman. You could also throw accelerator boost as well. Gold seeing eye, elite edges, and shutdown. Very good Roman Josi card. 91 speed, speed and excel, maxed out defensive awareness and stick checking. Not bad at all. Josh Morrissey gets a 91 overall with two-way defenseman and offensive defenseman, as well as speed boost, which would get his speed up to 92. His acceleration is at 90, agility at 92 as well. His shot, low 90s. He's got great passing at 97 overall, and good body checking at 89. Decent in terms of defensive awareness, can get up to 95. Stick checking is at 98. So again, if you're looking for a non-MSP, like really good left-handed defenseman, Josh Morrissey could be it. Vince Dunn with offensive defenseman and shooting boost and agile dangle boost. Gold thunderclap and silver 1T, which is kind of pointless because they do not stack. He's also got silver elite edge. 89 speed, excel, agility, 90, balance at 90. So he's kind of a middle-of-the-road skater. Good body checking at 89, though. So if you're looking for a Vince Dunn card, this would be an option. Evan Bouchard gets another one at 6'3", 194. He's got speed boost, but man, his skating is so bad. That only gets him up to 89. Just again, his stats are just kind of all over the place here. Gold 1T, silver thunderclap. Again, that combo doesn't work, but I guess you could choose one or the other. Third eye is one of the more useless abilities as well. Bottom pair, we got Brant Clark and Alexander Yitterell. What a name. In net, Kristers Gudlevskis and Connor Hellebuck. 6'4" with gold showstopper. Not gonna lie, this might be the Not a Dollar's new goaltender. I hate spending coins and stuff on goalies, but this one looks pretty strong, I'll be honest. Now, you can make all of these cards. You do not need to buy them. However, when you take a look at the sets, they're always going to be overpriced for the market value. You would need 100 of these Star of the Month collectibles, and they are going for about 4,000. So, easy math there. 400,000 for that 92 Star of the Month Matthews. I don't think this will be a situation like the Heritage Classic Connor McDavid or some of those cards where they become more expensive as they go along, but you can always make these cards, so there's no massive boost in value because you can just make them. Roman Josi is up at 90. That'll run you about 360,000, as will Josh Morrissey. Vince Dunn's around 300,000 in value, and then it goes down from there. Again, not really any good values in my opinion. You could probably buy all of these cards cheaper, and they'll be tradable on the auction house. We've also got new prototype cards that come with 99 defensive awareness and face-offs, which is obviously extremely interesting because 99 face-offs is always going to be very useful. The highlight here is the 89 Mike Peca with two-way forward as well as shooting boost and defensive boost. You're really not going to need defensive boost, but shooting boost will help out his shooting stats. It's got gold quick draw, which again, 99 faceoffs gold quick draw, which means that any card that you go up against where you tie or have the right counter, you will win no matter what, unless you are at a disadvantage based on the server you are on. So that is a big advantage. 99 draws with gold quick draw. He's also got close quarters and no contest. So while gold quick draw is kind of expensive at 6 ability points, if he plays lower in your lineup or even like third line, I'd still probably activate it. But this card is actually pretty useful just from a sense of throwing it on your fourth line to be a penalty killer when you need to win a draw. We've also got the 87 Elias Lindholm with two-way forward and shooting boost. Again, 99 faceoffs, gold quick draw, love that. 91 speed and excel at 6'1", 202. Like a real nice 87 overall card. Like I'm sure he'll fall in price. I'm seeing 65K right now, which is actually real cheap. This is, like I said, it gets kind of interesting just because you can throw him on the fourth line even if you have a God Squad. Bobby Holik, 6'4", 230, 99 faceoffs, gold quick draw, and he's got 88 speed and excel. This is a nice 86 overall card. Like if you just started at Christmas time, 100% Bobby Holik is a buy. He's already very expensive, but that's simply because people know what plays well in game. And again, if he starts to come down in price a little bit, if he gets into the 60,000 range, I would 100% buy that. Mike Fisher gets one, an interesting card because his team builder at launch of the game was really good. And again, they've all got that combo of gold quick draw, 99 face off, 92 speed and excel. Again, another strong buy for anyone that is just starting the game now that needs an impact player that isn't going to absolutely tank all of your resources. And then finally, the 83, Philip Deneau. Same situation, 99 draws with gold quick draw, but just a pretty brutal skater for this stage of the game. So remember, the male team of the year will be gone on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. In my opinion, I think you should burn your collection, everything that you can do to make as many of these cards as possible. I've got ranking videos and things to discuss on every single one of these cards, but good luck to everyone, and I'll see you next time.